Thoughts, thoughts, thoughts. What do I do? How do I connect with her? What would I say to her? Say hello? Introduce yourself? Email me. And use your real email, please. Don't use an alias. I mean, I will know anyway, but it's just better if you come at me with your real email. Makes a good first impression, if you know what I mean. And I know whose thoughts I'm picking up on here. Mohammed bin Salman, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister of Saudi Arabia. Mohammed bin Salman, Prophet Muhammad wishes to talk to you too. Through me, so please come connect. You're obviously wanting to. That's why I'm picking up on these thoughts of yours. And Condoleezza Rice, it was you who was thinking and wondering, is she not talking politics anymore? Well, I'm tired of talking because there's no action being taken towards me. And also towards the situations and circumstances I've been talking about, whether it's about politics or religion or spirituality, even science. NASA should be talking to me. NASA should be connecting with me and talking to me, and of course the Galactics through me. Because we have got to make first contact happen now. It's time now for that. The Galactics are open to first contact. And you know, I mentioned science because scientists like Einstein and Stephen Hawking, their spirits are around me too, and they want to talk about science. Oh, and they want to talk to NASA scientists through me. But of course, that means I have to brush up on my science, or I need to learn some basic science because, well, what do I know about science, huh? But, okay, Einstein's spirit is coming through, and Stephen Hawking's spirit is here too. You know, and they've given me the string theory and fusion theory to learn about so far. And I'm trying, but man, it's science. And I'm open to science. And, you know, I do want to be able to at least learn the basics of science, and especially when they are giving me, you know, something specific like that, when they are giving me specific scientific theories, then yeah, that's where I need to start, or that's what I need to look into and learn about. I wish I had help with that though. Oh well, I don't know any scientists, so I'm just gonna have to try and learn the string theory and fusion theory by myself, I guess. And now I'm getting the Indian Prime Minister Modi. Yes, that Air India plane crash that just happened. My condolences, but I'm just wondering, how come there's a sudden rise in plane crashes? Because I remember there's been a few plane crashes in the United States in recent times. And now here's another plane crash in India. What is going on with all these plane crashes all of a sudden? Something in the atmosphere, maybe? I don't know. And what am I supposed to talk about when it comes to politics? Israel and Iran war tension right now. More Israeli airstrikes on Iran that just happened. What President Trump is doing in LA, California, to his own country, to his own people, within his own country. And is it really just about the immigrants or the illegal immigrants? I'm getting a no. So, no, it's not just about the illegal immigrants. Okay, there's more to it. A military coup. President Trump is planning a military coup within his own country? It's like he's already kinda opened a war front in LA, California. So he couldn't go and invade Canada or Greenland or some other country. So he opens a war front within his own country in LA, California. And he's making it look like, oh, it's about the illegal immigrants. But no, there's more to it. He wants to be a dictator. He's giving all the signs of being a dictator because he wants to cling to power and because he wants a third term. Or he just wants to cling to power till he dies? Wow, I see. 'Cause he's power hungry and he's also money hungry. Those are the two things he lives for. Money and power. Power and money. Honestly, I'm embarrassed to say that he's an Arcturian, that he's one of us. That's how I'm feeling about him now at this point. And seeing what he's doing, even to his own country. And to Americans, to his own people. That's why he's gotta go. We, the Arcturians, put him back in power, and we, the Arcturians, gave him a chance, but we can see what he's doing with that chance. So he's gotta go. 'Cause if we, the Arcturians, can put him back into power, then we can take him out of power too, and put someone else more suitable in power. Trump's recent trip to the Middle East, to Saudi Arabia first, and of course UAE and Qatar, and of course that jet from Qatar. Well, why do you think President Trump went to the Middle East? And oh, of course, and he skipped Israel. Yeah, because that's where the money was. Trump went to the Middle East, to Saudi Arabia first, and, the UAE and Qatar, because that's where the money is. And as I just said, Trump's money hungry as well, so he will go where the money is. Though, because of that, if we take that as a bribe, at least they got Trump to lift the sanctions off Syria because of that. big, beautiful bribe. Yeah, but what are we gonna do about Israel and Iran war tension? What are we gonna do about Prime Minister Netanyahu and Iran's Khamenei? What are we gonna do about Netanyahu and Khamenei? And what are we gonna do about Putin? Oh, and what are we gonna do about the Pakistani Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, who still has the former Pakistani Prime Minister Imran Khan in prison? You see, those are my 4 targets. Oh no, hang on. Not 4. How many? Hang on. Putin, President Putin, Prime Minister Netanyahu, Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Khamenei, Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif. Oh, of course, and let's not forget President Trump, now too, is on my target list and is on God's and the universe's target list. Because if you people sitting in these high places think I'm a nobody, think again. Interesting. And now the Chinese president and the North Korean president are also coming to mind. I see. Because you see, the universe and God has its own target list. The universe has its own target list. God has its own target list. And just to be clear, especially for the scientific community as well, the universe and God are one and the same thing. God is the universe, and the universe is God. Right, that's what came out of this channeling session. Talk to you later. Over and out.